The log is off.
Evening, Martin. How are you doing?
Down. Yeah, good. I'm not. I was going to say, so sometimes we start these podcasts and we've had a bit of a drink, and it goes a bit raucous, and we sort of lose it a little bit at the end, and we talk a bit of nonsense. Having listened back to the last podcast, we lost it without even being drunk.
Lost it? What do you mean?
Well, I thought the ramblings were just long and curvaceous and quite interesting, but long and curvaceous.
Talking about my life hacks, dude.
A little bit.
I must admit, the chod hammock isn't for everyone.
But I suppose the big acid test from last week is, have you got your 3 life hacks that you promised us for this week?
No. I've got 2 life hacks, though.
But you did promise 3.
Well, you promised 3.
I promised you for 3.
Well, I think to be honest, mate, I'd rather change lives than just have random numbers of life hacks.
Okay.
I think as long as they're meaningful and they can help people, because that's what we're about on this podcast, helping people.
Quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want us to kick off with one now, or?
No. I think we can leave them for a little while. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like you to really give us, because it might be the pencil sharpener at the end of a dull episode.
No, I see what you mean. I'd bring it back round.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know, a life hack's always good for anyone. Everyone enjoys a good life hack.
Yeah, and these are good ones.
I want to kick off, actually. I want to talk about... See if you can guess the topic of the current... The most current topic you could possibly talk about.
Well, it's either people setting fire to their own streets, or...
Oh, yeah, bloody hell. Sunderland isn't doing very well, is it?
Mate, I was in Sunderland when that was happening the other night.
What, did you see it?
No. There was a lot of helicopters flying over, and I was just like...
Well, that's just Sunderland.
Well, yeah.
That's literally been happening since 1986 when they bought a helicopter for Sunderland.
But there's loads of helicopters, and I came back from Sunderland to home, and I was like, I don't know what's going on out there. It's all kicking off. Jumps on the internet. Sunderland's on fire.
Sunderland's been besieged by racists.
Taking our country back by turning cars over and setting them on fire in the street.
Yeah.
Thanks, lads.
Listen, you live in a shit city. Don't make it any shitter by burning it out.
I know. It's like we don't want Sunderland to be shit. We want it to be better. Stop it.
So no, that wasn't the current situation, although very, very, very good.
All right, okay, I know what you're thinking about. I can tell by the way you're looking at us, and the text you sent us about 20 minutes ago. It's the Olympics.
It's the Olympics. It's the Olympics. So if you were going to... So my wife and I were talking about, right, we're going to invest in the Olympics, which is... I'm doing a lot of away from home at the stuff, so we're trying to invest in it. Yeah, so you get into it. So sometimes you can really get into the Olympics. So have I mentioned about my operation in Houston? My medical.
You mentioned
operation.
it to me.
Have I mentioned it to you? Not on the pod.
No.
So I was in during the London Olympics, 2012. Was it the 2012 Olympics that was in London?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Right. So we watched the irony of this. We watched the London Olympics in... No. What was the Olympics before the London Olympics?
2008. Was it Beijing?
Oh my God, I can't even remember my own life
Barcelona?
anymore. No, that...
Oh,
God. I can't even remember my own life anymore, literally. So I was...
I don't think you were at the Olympics.
I definitely wasn't competing. But I watched the Olympics. I'm sure it was the London Olympics in 2012. Yeah, it must have been. So
I just said that?
No. I wasn't disputing the year. I was just disputing if that was the right Olympics and I was aware. But I was stuck abroad. I was stuck in Houston, Texas for medical reasons. and my wife had to come and rescue us, and she was my nurse when I was out there because I wasn't allowed to fly home. And that Olympics we absolutely loved because no, it can't have been the London Olympics.
Well, 2008 was Beijing.
It might have been Beijing,
and then it was Athens before that.
What was after 2012?
Rio.
Oh my god, I can't even remember. Anyway, one of the Olympics I was abroad, but it was good because we watched everything in the Olympics because I couldn't go out and move around and stuff, so it was brilliant.
Right.
And we invested.
What's the single best thing about the Olympics?
When you've got someone doing the shittiest sport ever that's obviously doing it for the absolute love of the sport. They've put their whole life into it. They've won a medal, and then they go and kiss their mum and dad at the end. That's
right. Being introduced to new sports. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Do you know what I watched the other day? BMX.
That was
the Olympics.
Was that last night?
I watched a couple of nights ago because some lad from Gateshead won a silver medal.
Oh, we watched.
Brilliant.
Me and Carol were watching it, and she neglected to get out the plates and set the table for our Chinese because she got engrossed in the BMX whilst I was picking it up.
Was that the danger BMX where they're all racing together?
Where they go over there like over all the but there were women.
One always falls off. Yeah,
it was women. Yeah, they were really like. I mean,
well, stop saying that. Like, why are you saying it like that?
Don't get us cancelled.
It was.
Don't bring it up.
You said it was a women 3 times.
Stop. I was just mentioning that it was the women, and those ladies can go hell for bloody leather.
Yeah. I tell you what.
I mean, the other side of that, we could talk about the boxing, which will get us into a whole heap of shit.
Yeah. Or I tell you what, my newfound interest is, which I didn't realise I loved until now: beach volleyball.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't know you loved that at all. As if you haven't flogged yourself silly to that for the last 40 years.
What a sport.
Oh. Have you seen that the beach volleyball have allowed them, because it was actually in the regulations that they had to wear bikini bottoms? Did you know that?
No, but
right. Okay, hang on.
I agree.
So the rules were you had to wear bikini bottoms, and there was even the sides of them had to be no bigger than 7 centimeters.
That's a safety thing, mate.
Official rules.
It's a safety thing. You've had sand in your duds.
Well, they cancelled it this year. You're allowed to wear leggings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, yeah. May not be as interesting this year for you. So, anyway, we invest. Sometimes we invest in the Olympics and really get into it, right? We haven't invested this time because we've missed quite a lot of it already. However, what I was saying was, if we're going to really go for a sport, what we're going to watch, what we're going to actually like proper make sure that we see the whole lot.
Yeah.
Now, based on what we were talking about last night, it could be BMX because we proper enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I want to do the climbing.
Climbing's at the Olympics?
Climbing's gone in this year, I think, for the first time ever.
Right. That's bullshit. Then why isn't snooker and darts in there?
But you can get into this whole argument. Why is golf in there? Why is tennis in there? Why is football in there?
Is golf in the Olympics now, is it?
Golf's in the Olympics, yeah. I think.
God.
But why in football? Why is football in the Olympics?
Well, football's the most played sport in the world, to be fair. So
it's got its own World Cup.
You can't have BMX and then not football.
Hang on, so basically, should the Olympics then just be another World Cup?
No, but
should.
I think you should have. I think you should have popular sports, but not played by the most elite people in the sports that are popular.
So they've got basketball, and it is LeBron is playing in the Olympics.
Yeah, but it's the only format where world teams play against each other. So you wouldn't have America play Russia like in any other
and also
format.
the Russians are quite good, and so are the Russia aren't in it under this year, but
No.
the Latvians are quite good. There's quite a few nations that are quite good.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good Eastern European basketball teams. Yeah.
What is okay? Here's the one for you. What is? I need to phrase this properly because you'll get it. There are only 3 countries in the world where their national sport is basketball. What are they?
God, I don't even know if America would fall into that.
Right.
So it's probably going to be something like Slovenia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Slovakia. I was going to say Ukraine, but I think theirs is ice hockey.
Ukraine
possibly football.
is it?
I think so. I'll have to say America. And
so hang on. So you've got 2. So you've got what do you have?
Slovakia, America, even though I don't think it is.
Right.
And I don't know.
Right. So the national sport of Slovakia. Oh, Slovakia or Slovenia?
Is it Greece? Is Greece one?
Greece? The national sport of Greece is not on my list. Sorry.
Oh, mate, this is the best quiz I've ever done.
The national sport of Slovenia is alpine skiing.
I said Slovakia. I changed it.
Oh, Slovakia's not on there. Anyway, so where I was going with this is it's a national sport of Spain.
You were going somewhere with this, were you? Oh, is it?
Did you? You missed it. Yeah. See how interesting was that? And you missed it.
You said Spain. You said Spain.
That blows your mind, doesn't it?
Spain
is the national sport. It is. Yeah. Nah. True.
Maybe seen that.
Catalan and all the. So I did some work in Catalonia. Is it Catalan? No, Catalan. What's the region called? Yeah. Anyway, Bilbao, and we were talking about it, and they were telling us that like Spain, the basketball team are actually really, really good as well. They're like, but they never get to play anything. They never get to showcase it because they only play sort of in Europe. But the national sport of Spain is basketball. Yeah, I think it's probably joint with football now, but
yeah. So, I don't know how them things have worked out.
No, I don't either. Right. Shall we talk about some beer?
Yeah.
So today's beer is a Rivington, just down the road from me. Well, an hour down the road. Green Light, and this is a mint choc chip Imperial Stout at 10.2%. Now, we had a little discussion about this beforehand, but I think we've both got a few issues here, haven't we?
Yeah. I'm nervous this could be a lager's on, dude. Really.
So the first issue we've got is neither of us like mint very much. The second in things, yeah. The second issue we've got is this is a big old beast of a can. It's a 0.5 litre can.
It's 10%.
And it's 10.2%. So usually I'm quite happy going for a 330 can on a 10%. But in the spirit of the Lagers Health podcast, let's give this bugger a whirl. Okay, not so bad. I'd just like to point out my new glassware as well, Dan. Can you just take a look at that? Can you see that?
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Remember when we did Duvel in the previous podcast? There's a glass for
double.
This is a big boy. Oh, it's got a ginger head as well.
What's that mean?
I always think a ginger. I think a ginger head is always a sign that it's going to be a strong beer. How much mint are you getting?
None with smell.
Not as crazy as I thought it would be, mint-wise.
Is it just mint? Mint
It's
chocolate chip?
mint choc chip, so that it might be covered. Right, anyway, let me get this can out. I've got the whole can in my Nouvelle glass. Right, cheers, buddy.
Oh, hang on. I was still pouring.
There's a lot of lip smacking going on this end. Right, I think we should say no more at this stage. However, I would like your can art critique, please.
It's a bit shit, isn't it?
That's crap, isn't it?
It looks like a faded out photograph. I don't know what of.
There must be a story behind this somewhere, but it's absolute grot, isn't it?
That's a 4. And I'm only giving it a 4 because someone's gone to the effort of doing it.
So, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I think we should.
I'll tell you what, while we're taking in the beer, life hack time.
Okay, hit me with your life hacks.
I'll tell you what I hate, mate, right?
What do you hate, Dan?
When you're cooking, right? You're cooking your tea. You might be cooking a lasagna or something with garlic in, right? Then you've got to peel the garlic, and then you've got to get the garlic out, and then you've got to chop the garlic, and then you mince it up, you might grate it, you put it in the pot, it's all lovely smelling and everything, and then you go, oh, fuck, it's garlic hands. There's nothing worse, is it? Getting them off, you've got to scrub your hands and scrub. Well, got a little life hack for you, mate. If you've got a stainless steel sink, your smelly garlic finger worries are over. Because what you do is you press your fingers on that stainless steel and give them a rub.
Please, Ben, don't cut that bit out because
people won't know how to do it.
It looked like you were watching beach volleyball.
But if you give them a rub on the stainless steel, front and back, make sure you get it all rubbed in, give them a little rinse, give them a little soap down. It's like you've just been cutting lemons. No smell whatsoever.
Why does the stainless steel make your hands smell of lemons?
No. It just gets rid of the smell of garlic. Fucking hell.
Thank you for that. Thanks, Dan. That's a really, really good life hack tip. Thank you very much.
Did you know it?
Yeah, I've got a stainless steel soap.
Of course you have.
You don't believe us, do you?
I do believe you because it's a kind of fucking cack you'd have.
So, legitimately, we've got a soap in a holster, and you pull it out, and it's about that big, and you wash your hands with it as you're washing them. And it's
You've got a soap in a holster. You're like the shittest cowboy ever.
Oh, I'll see you at sundown. Yeah, it does. It works brilliantly. It's magic. In fairness, that is a great life hack because it is magic. It just disappears. The smell.
It has to be stainless steel, though. Just not just anything.
It has to be stainless steel. Yeah.
It won't work on an arm. It just shanks.
Yeah, don't rub your urinal. Arm and shanks only make urinal. Surely to God.
I think they make sinks as well. I could be wrong.
They probably do.
Yeah.
Just can we? I know we usually go back to the beer, but can you just give us a little interlude as to what you're thinking about
this? Can I be honest, mate? Right? I think on this journey, stouts are the things where I've gone. They all taste the same. We've had some belters. We have had some belters, but most of them, I think, are just taste like stout. I'm not getting any mint in that. Some chocolate. You're getting mint.
That's but not like crazy amounts. But I don't want crazy amounts. Mate, that's 10.2%.
It doesn't taste 10.2. Do you think?
That tastes like it's like 4%.
Yeah. I actually think it's quite nice.
I do.
I'm quite surprised.
I thought I was going to absolutely hate this. I thought it'd be really artificial tasting.
Mm.
Proper like shit. Wow, it's good. Anyway, well, we'll come back to this. Yeah, so thanks for that life hack. Excellent work, mate.
More where that's come from.
Do you want to launch straight into your next one, or would you like us to have a little round the houses?
I think we'll just let that marinate for a bit so people can take it in.
So they can rush and see what on the sink side. I've got a ensuite bathroom.
You finally got your bathroom in?
One of them. One of the three.
Nice one.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased at that. So it's only taken 2 years. So, yeah, we've done good. So there you go.
Fully operational.
Hasn't got a door yet. Fully operational, other than not having a door. So when you have a poo, you poo into the bedroom. But it doesn't matter anymore because I don't get any embarrassing splashes because I use a stool sofa.
A chod hammock.
A chod hammock, sorry. From last week, so. And I will be maintaining the cleanliness of my new pot with the chod hammock.
Well, that's your new bathroom present from me to you.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you frequented Matalan recently?
Old Matthew Allen. Not for a while.
Is that what you call it, Matthew? I like that.
Yeah, because then you can see you've got designer clothes. Oh, these are by Matthew Allen.
I like that. I like that.
Are you having that? Oh, that could have been a life hack.
That could have been a life hack. I mean, it would fuck me because Matalan clothes don't fit me. So,
same. Sorry. I just wandered around in a huff.
Not enough.
Oh, mate, I've got a story about Matalan. So when I could fit into the clothes, I went across and Sarah said, "Oh, go to Matalan. It's quite cheap, and you'll get kind of like shirts and the trousers you want for work and for like going out and stuff."
What, massive waist, short leg?
Yeah. So I went across on my own, which I'd never do. I never do shopping on my own, right? And
clothes shopping?
Yeah.
Why?
Never. Well, I technically I do because I do it on the internet.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
So anyway, I went across, got 5 or 6 shirts, a couple of pairs of trousers, maybe even a jacket, I think. Got to the till. And this was a while ago, about 10 years ago maybe. And I put all my stuff down and they said, "Have you got a Matalan card?" And I went, "No." I'm thinking it was like one of them store cards where you have to like, you get it and you can pay on it and all this. And I was like, and they went, "All right, we'll have to sign you up for one then." And I was like, "Oh no, it's all right, I don't want one." They're like, "You have to have one to shop here." And I just went, "It doesn't matter then," and just left the clothes and walked out.
Did you flounce out?
I flounced. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't understand the rules of Matalan.
So this is exactly the reason why I brought up Matalan. Exactly. You've absolutely hit the nail on the head there. So I went to Matalan the other day and I bought some socks. Right. Actually, this is quite a funny story. So I went swimming with the grandson and the wife. Went swimming. I went in fully clothed, and then I was going out. I was going to an event, so I had to put trousers on and stuff because I don't usually wear trousers. I'm usually naked from the waist down.
All right, you went swimming fully clothed?
No, I went swimming, but I had to come back out fully clothed, so I had to get ready to go out, sort of thing.
Right, I see. Right, okay.
So in between going swimming, I decided that it's going to be too much hassle to come in and take me trousers and shirt and stuff inside. So I'll just do swimming, get changed, go back to the car, then get changed again at the car into me stuff because it's hard with the baby and everything.
Yeah, it is.
So,
yeah.
I lost a sock. So where this sock went, I do not know. But I had 2 socks when I went in and only 1 sock when I came out. So I'm like, "Where's my sock?" And then I'm cool, calm, and collected about things. And I was like, "Oh dear, where is my other?" I was going, "Where is that?" I couldn't find it. Kat was like, we literally couldn't find it. I don't know if we binned it or what, but I couldn't find the socks. So she said to us, why don't you go and get one? Matalan's around the corner, go and get one. So I went to Matalan. And it was exactly that. When I was going to Matalan, I got there to buy some socks and I thought, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to buy these because you've got to have a Matalan card. And I don't have a Matalan card. Well, I've got news for you, mate. The rules have been bent because you don't need a Matalan card to go to Matalan anymore. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but actually, my 10.2 is kicking in.
Mine hasn't yet, but I'll probably yet.
I just felt it there. It's either that or the Granny Smith cider I had before we came out of this podcast. But so I went in and I was like, oh shit, I've got a Matalan card. I don't think they'll serve us. Didn't matter. It's also a self-service till as well, which I think is dangerous in a place like that. But I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe they started in the Northeast. And I believe this started on Team Valley in Gateshead. Is that
really?
true, or have I just made that up?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
So there used to be a shop on the Team Valley, I think in the 80s, or the 90s maybe. And it was on the Team Valley next, where all the curries and stuff are.
Yeah.
And it was something discount clothing store or something like that, and you had to pay £1 to be a member, but then you got access to all the deals.
Yeah,
and you had to be a member to do it. And I thought that was where it came from, but maybe you can corroborate that or not. Obviously,
I have no idea, but I assumed the whole Matt Allen thing back in the day was for data, so they'd get you data, and they could either sell it or use it for whatever they use it for, which is kind of irrelevant now.
Did you used to have to pay for a card, though?
I don't think so. I think you just give them your name, address, and email and phone number or something, and then...
So, anyway, Matalan, you don't actually need to be a member anymore. There you go. So that's a life hack in itself.
I wish that was the case 10 years ago when I left 80 quid's worth of shirts on the bench and
when you flounced out. Yeah. And I wish it was the case that they had more X's in their clothes, because then I'd shop there a bit more often.
Do you find that, though, in actual shops, that they don't have big boy clothes? Like, I went to Next the other day, and I don't know who's shopping at Next, but, like, there must be some kind of, like, cull on anything over a size XL.
I'll tell you who's shopping at Next. Do you remember those that got photographed with the tight pants on? And the... Do you know who I mean? There was like a meme went round.
Yeah.
They shop at Next.
Yeah. It's a shame because I quite like some of the shirts and stuff at Next, but I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting in a medium, lads. However...
literally my nose. I couldn't blow my nose on some of those shirts. My nose is too big for them.
Yeah. And skinny jeans. Why?
I mean, the most disappointing time of my life is when they got rid of the bootcut jean.
Oh, mate. That was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Bit of bagginess in the leg. Fashionable. But then again, though, mate, I'm a Crocs man, so I come back into fashion every 10 years.
Yeah, me too. I love a Crocs.
Oh, I love a Croc. So Matalan, no longer member only.
Speaking of Crocs,
me
and my family are going on a little break next week.
Crocs and one of the Chester things, Street.
Long shutdown. And the reason I thought of Crocs was because where we're going is a lodge and it's got a hot tub.
Mm.
Have you ever experienced a hot tub?
I have experienced a hot tub.
Thoughts?
If you have too much alcohol, sometimes they make you feel like you're even more drunk than you are because they're really hot.
Brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. Now, I don't know what the etiquette is for.
If people have sex in a hot tub, does it turn into cottage cheese?
It becomes a sex pond.
Ugh.
Well, I'll not be finding that out. But so there's a couple of questions which weren't on the frequently asked questions page on the holiday we're going on, and I didn't want to ring up and inquire, so I'm going to run them by you if you've got some
Okay.
experience.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
all right.
I'll give you the best of
Right.
my.
Right. Is it acceptable to urinate in the hot tub?
There's chlorine in there. They're like, yeah, it'll be fine.
That cancels way out, doesn't it? That's the point.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just turns it into water, doesn't it?
And sometimes, well, I suppose it's not cold outside; it's sort of warm outside. But yeah, I can give you that one.
Right. The other thing is, are dogs allowed in hot tubs?
I think it's bad for the dog.
Is it?
Yeah,
Right.
because you know they can't. Right, they're not right good with heat. And I think sometimes they're right.
Are they that hot?
Sometimes they can be. Yeah, I think you can turn them up, but they
Are
can
they
be
like bath hot?
more. Oh no, less than bath hot. Yeah.
Okay, the question section's
remember
over.
your shoulder, but like in the bath though, your shoulders, your ambient temperature in your house is like warm, isn't it? Whereas, again, this might be in the winter and stuff like that, but your head's like freezing cold, your shoulders are freezing cold.
Are you allowed to dive in?
I don't recommend you dive in.
Right.
You'll probably be all right because you're only short, so you'll probably make it. But
I'm really fat. All
normal
the water
size
will
people.
whoosh out.
I've been in a two-man hot tub, and that's the most embarrassing thing when you get in and you just hear. It's all the water displaces. So I would say dog no swimming, no diving, no heavy petting.
Yeah.
And
urinating fine.
pee your
Just
heart's
go
content. Yeah, don't poo because it's got filters in there. It'll clog them up.
Right, okay. I mean, I wasn't intending to do that, but
yeah,
good
nice.
tip.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, you'll have to report back on the success in the hot tub.
Yeah, I will do.
Is it a big one or is it 2-manner?
It's a big one, I think.
Yeah, nice. They're nice. It's good to have a drink in a hot tub.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I will report back on my hot tub experience.
I'm just going to say something that I wouldn't normally say. I don't want to curse it, but I hope the weather's shit because it's always better to be in a hot tub when it's cold.
Well, yeah, I'm going in regardless of what the weather is. I'm going in it.
Got to go in, yeah. Got to go in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's also a £100 deposit on the thing, so I might lose that. So, fine.
£100 deposit on what? On the hot tub?
Not on the lodge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Clean and charge. What's we've got? I'm not going to say. So report back, please. But on that note, life hack number 2, please.
Life hack number 2. Tell you what I hate, mate. Right? When you're in a rush on a morning, you want a bit of toast, and you want some butter on that toast, and you open the fridge and you think, "Oh, I've only got hard butter." And you've got to either wait for it to defrost, or you've got to heat up a knife and faff about. What?
Are you storing your butter in the freezer?
No, in the fridge.
You said defrost.
Fuck. Right, I'm starting again, right? Why do you always do this to me, life hacks? This is my moment in this podcast where I can just...
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Every time you interrupted on chod hammocks. Oh, I've got a stainless steel in a holster.
Right, okay. It's all yours.
Right. You know what I hate, mate? You.
Okay.
No, right. You know what I hate? On a morning, if you're rushing around and you want some toast, and you want some butter on that toast, but when you go to the fridge, you realise your butter's too hard to spread quickly, rips up all the toast. Oh man, it's a nightmare. life hack. Get the butter out, unwrap it, get a cheese grater out. And if you grate that butter on the bread or on the toast, it makes it in tiny little strips, which you can then smooth round, and then you've got perfectly buttered toast.
I'll give you a round of applause, a non-ironic round of applause. Yeah, that sounds like a good life hack. A couple of points of clarification, if you don't mind.
Obviously.
Do you use a butter dish?
No.
So
Because I don't live in fucking 1936.
When your butter comes out the fridge, how is it? Is it in the wrapper still, or?
It's normally in a Lurpak spreadable pack.
For the purposes of this.
For the purposes of this, it's one of them blocks of butter that you get in the foil.
So, in the foil, yeah. So,
yeah.
So, but you obviously use it all the time. Obviously.
I'm always using butter, yeah.
So, is it out the foil? Is it in the foil? Is it in a butter dish? Is it a lid on? What is it in the?
No butter
obviously,
dish.
it's in the freezer or the fridge.
No one has a butter dish anymore.
I have a butter dish.
It's in the fridge because that's where you hygienically store butter.
Ours is in the fridge.
And you wouldn't need this life hack then.
No, because sometimes
not all life hacks will apply to everyone.
Sometimes butter can be a bitch. What I'm worried about, though, is how you pick it up to grate it without your fingers being a heat source and melting that butter.
I don't fucking know. Just fucking work it out. Use a glove.
Okay. The principle of the hack.
Mate, I can't solve everyone's problems, man.
I know. And that's the problem, Dan. I always think you can. That's a problem. You're just giving little insights into how people should operate in life, and you can't help it if they can't figure it out.
I'll tell you what we'll do. If anyone's got any problems they need solving, put them in the comments, and I'll solve them. Life hacks.
Yeah. We've got an email address as well. thelagersoff@gmail.com.
Yeah. Anything you can think of, I'll figure it out.
Carrier pigeon, roaming ferret, feral fox, we'll take them.
I mean, we've done 2 episodes and I've fixed. What was the first life hack? Oh, cold beer.
Cold beer.
Not staying in your toilet.
Poo on the toilet.
Yeah. Not getting your fingers garlicky, and now a butter crisis.
I like it. I think you're doing very well. I hope to hear another 3 next week, mate.
2.
On that note, Rivington Brewing Company, Green Light, Mint Choc Chip Imperial Stout, 10.2%.
That's certainly kicked in now.
Is the lager on or the lager off?
The lager's off.
I've got to say I agree. Oh.
I
got your fucking soundboard out again.
It didn't work. Hang on.
Hang on, mate. Just give up on the fucking soundboard. I can't hear it. You can't press it in time. I have to edit out the one that you've done to put me on in.
Right, it's not working. The lager's off. That kind of thing.
Right. I need
to look a right twat, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you've done a good job of that yourself.
Why is that not working? Right. Sorry, yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. Right, no, sorry. So on the back of that, though, so you said Imperial Stout, all tastes the same, blah, 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 blah. But I would like to make a proposition. So we've had a couple of comments about what they'd like to see, whether they want to see our Imperial Stout session, etc., etc., etc. I think my vote shall be the casting vote, and I think next week we should do our Imperial Stout one. So that will be 3 Imperial Stouts. We may ramble in one go. We may ramble on more than the prescribed 30-minute episode. Actually, we're already up to 40 minutes on this. So. But I think it's time. I think it's I was going to say, I think we should probably call it a special, though.
Okay.
I think we should call it the Stout Special, Imperial Stout Special.
Okay. Let's do it.
So next week, we shall be on 3 Imperial Stouts of my choosing.
Okay. And more life hacks to come.
And more life hacks to come. And on that note, mate,
how much are we 10.2 now?
I'm 10.2. Well, you kept starting to say things and then just hang on, just think about this. If you've got 3 of these to do, because 10.2 is going to be low in the mix for an Imperial Stout.
The amount of thinking I've had to do to work out the soundboard.
It
didn't work.
Can I make a request? And this is only a request. Can you ditch your soundboard next week for frig's sake?
It'll work next week, though.
You won't, though.
Okay.
I think you're going to have enough trouble pointing your head at the microphone. I'm drunk.
Okay, I'll ditch the lagers off announcement thing.
So next week we're on Imperial Stout Week.
Yeah.
Until then.
Yeah. Like, follow, subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you've got any questions or comments.
Do we need to go through all the rigmarole? We haven't done that for a while, have we? So hang on. So the lagers off at gmail.com, on TikTok, on Instagram. Actually, it's not
YouTube.
on lagers off, is it? On YouTube. Please subscribe. Please do something, because we'll do this anyway. Even if you're not listening, we'll continue to do it. So
I think the life hacks will get a bit more people on board, won't it?
Oh man, definitely. You want to a winner there. You want to a winner.
Because they'll come to us for advice, but also stay to listen to the show.
Oh, honestly, the life hacks, they're going to rock people's worlds.
I think so.
I was just looking at your eyebrows there. And you've always had very bushy eyebrows. I had a little, because I've got a beard, I do once a month or something, I do a shave, just trim it down a little bit. And I did my eyebrows the other day and literally turned into Steve-O.
What have you done? What did you do?
I mean, they're like there, but they went very, very short. And I did think for 1 second I did look like Steve-O. I was more admiring your eyebrows.
My missus paid a few £100 for new eyebrows the other week.
I would like to revisit this in the next show.
Okay. We'll speak about it then.
On that
All the best, mate.
Good night.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
The log is off.